Frenzy Vision.
Hello, Youngstown. I'm Joe Atkinson, talent lead for YSU Penguin Productions.
And I'm Destiny McGee, activities coordinator for Penguin Productions. Welcome to Frenzy Vision. We and everyone from Penguin Productions are beyond excited to be showing this program to you.
For many people around the Youngstown area, Federal Frenzy carries a special place in their hearts. We are thrilled to be able to carry on the Frenzy spirit and to be able to deliver the experience to you, right in the comfort of your own home, while we anxiously anticipate the opportunity to safely come together in person again next year.
We have a lot of partners to showcase, student organizations to highlight, and of course, tons of music from some of the greatest bands from Federal Frenzy family. Let's kick off the show.
Up first on the show, we have Spirit of the Bear. Penguin Productions first worked with Spirit of the Bear in 2015 when they opened for the Ballroom Thieves at the Federal for one of our concert series shows. Most of the guys were still in high school back then, but they definitely showed their talent that night. Through the years, they've been a staple part of the Federal Frenzy lineup, earning the Summit Listener's Choice Award in 2017, headlining the Summit 330 stage in 2018, and providing direct support for main stage headliner Robert DeLong in 2019. We've been excited to see them continue to grow, and we are loving their latest self-titled album that was released this January. From Spirit of the Bear, here's Summer Snow.
I'm not a competitive eater, I'm just a guy from Ohio. The sun is in my hindsight again. We step into a still life to be what we pretend. But I still live my life to see the beauty when I fall asleep. So I keep reminding myself out here we're all that is. 'Cause we'll be an echo in the night, a simple sign of life like the air we breathe. And we'll be the thing we'll never know. In summer it will snow if it's at the sea. For a silence inside, we're out to find a reason to cross our own divide. But the world becomes a louder place when all that's left is outer space. So I still listen from the other side. An echo in the night, a simple sign of life like the air we breathe. And we'll be the thing we'll never know. In summer it will snow if it's at the scene. Oh, we'll be an echo in the night, a simple sign of life like the air we breathe. Yeah, and we'll be the thing we'll never know. In summer it'll snow if it's at the scene.
Fifth and Aurora's lead singer, Lou Rivera, was there when we held our first Federal Frenzy back in 2015, and the band has continued to be a large part of the event ever since, winning both the Summit FM Listener's Choice Award in 2017 as well as the Federal Frenzy Face-Off in 2020. They continue to be a fan favorite every time they perform at our events. Performing their new song, Tomorrow Worth It, here is Fifth and Aurora.
point. I can't keep hurting myself. You can't keep hurting my head. Now I keep running in circles. My color is purple. I wanna blow it all out. I guess tomorrow is now.
First, I would like to begin by thanking Jambar-TV for partnering with us for the following segments. Next, we'll be featuring our vendors and artists. They will be telling you about some upcoming events and what they have been up to.
This is Nasir Watson, photographer, painter, and artist. How I've been dealing with COVID. I just been working, honestly, and also painting a lot more, working on a lot of projects and stuff like that.
I'm Derek McDowell, founder of the Youngstown Flea. It has been wonderful. Actually, our first year was a bit of a coincidence. We picked our dates based on a number of different activities and events throughout the community and in some different areas because we wanted to attract vendors from different communities as well. And it just so happens that Federal Frenzy reached out to us and said, hey, you guys are on the same day as us. Would you love to collaborate? And that was 2016, and we've been looking to do that each and every year that we could. It was just a magical thing. Our involvement with Federal Frenzy, we're looking forward to simply growing together, figuring out how to operate in this post-pandemic period where things are sort of restoring, but we've still got to be precautious. We know that drawing large crowds while the vaccination's rolling out still a challenge, but there is some normalcy, if we can say that to a degree, that's returning. And so as we do that, we hope that community partners begin to lift one another, begin to join in hand.
And upcoming events I have is the event at the Soap Gallery May 7th. It's a black and white landscape photography event. And also it's an event with Bliss Kids coming up pretty soon. I think April something, I believe.
I think it's just been an exciting, partnership. And I think as we talk about what's going to resume in the downtown area, we hope that Federal Frenzy and Youngstown Flea partnership spawns other opportunities for others to do things that same day, around that same weekend, in conjunction with sponsorship opportunities. We hope that it draws out as much as the community as possible. And so, it's always been fun. We sit down, we have a dialogue about things. That's what's most wonderful about it, too, is that we can talk. Right? As a community, we should be able to have a conversation and collaborate and come together.
J.D. Eicher probably needs no introduction for most of you. He's a singer-songwriter born and raised in the Youngstown area who has garnered national attention through performances on The Rock Boat and through a project with well-known author Nicholas Sparks. Penn Pro shares a special bond with J.D. as he hosts a music festival, J.D. Summer Song Fest in downtown Youngstown. You've heard him on The Summit as a Federal Frenzy artist in 2016, and we are excited to have him share a song with us tonight. Take it away, JD.
Hey, I'm JD Eicher, and it's great to be part of this event. I'm traveling. I've got a couple trips that interfere with the taping over at Westside Bowl, but Penguin Productions was kind enough to still let me send in a video, so welcome to my basement. And I'm kind of bummed that I don't get to be on such an awesome stage and at such a great place as Westside Bowl, but pumped to still be a part of this. This is a song called Maybe You Should Know. I hope you like it, and thanks to Penguin Productions for having me, and to all you for supporting local artists and checking this out. I'm falling every single time, nothing's calming. You smell blood circle around me. Let me tell you, that's the thing that I need.
don't wanna be bothered by your weak intimidation. Maybe you should know, that the joke's on you. Maybe you should know, you're not the tried or the true. See, there's a timeline ticking on your cheap ideas, and the limelight's fading on your sex appeal. And while you spend love to make it, while you cheat, steal, and fake it, the long game's coming for you. Maybe you should know. I settle on living lean and mean. I settle on cutting down my own roads to follow, yeah. You settle on fooling all the fools, on looping around the rules. The holes that you crawl through are hollow. Well, the shame is in the pride you're flaunting. Nobody needs your shiny garbage. You're punching down on everyone. Well, it's time we start punching on. Maybe you should know. That the joke's on you. Maybe you should know. You're not the tried or the true. See, there's a timeline ticking on your cheap ideas, and the limelight's fading on your sex appeal. And while you spend love to make it, while you cheat, steal, and fake it, the long game's coming for you. Maybe you should know. Maybe you should know, that the joke's on you. Maybe you should know, you're not the tried or the true. See, there's a timeline ticking on your cheap ideas, and the limelight's fading on your sex appeal. And while you spend love to make it, while you cheat, steal, and fake it, the long game's coming for you. Maybe you should know.
Delinquency Jones is a jazzy hip-hop band from right here in Youngstown, Ohio. They took the stage at Susie's Dogs at Drafts at Federal Frenzy 2019, and they won the Summit's Listener's Choice Award after a phenomenal performance. And for tonight's festivities, we have them performing with their close friends from local band Aimless performing the song Front. This is pretty exciting, and we think that you'll enjoy these guys. Ladies and gents, I present to you Delinquency Jones and Aimless, live at Westside Bowl.
Closure in and to this stone front. You need to let this ship sail. Your eyes, they open the door to a big man with a how to run. These wild and full of illusions. Tear down that sounds around that front's falling, front's falling, front's falling. Tear down that sounds around that front's falling. Tear down that sounds around that front's falling, front's falling, front's falling. Tear down. See the path, the next step to not redirect hate, bring life back to this man softly. Keep it down, down, down. Bring back the conscious life you began. Barriers are meant to be broken. Let self-soothing sound replace doubt. Don't ever forget what you're living for, what you're about. No, don't you ever forget what you're living for. Don't you ever forget what you're living for. Tear down that sounds around that front fall, that front fall, that front fall. Tear down that sounds around that front fall. Tear down that sounds around that front fall, that front fall, that front fall. Tear down that sounds around that front fall. Fronts fall, left fronts fall, left fronts fall, fronts fall, left fronts fall, left fronts.
Next, we'll be hearing from two of my personal favorite frenzy partners, One Hot Cookie and Westside Bowl. Before we go, I want to send a big thank you out to Westside Bowl for allowing us to fill these amazing bands at your Mahoning Avenue location in Youngstown.
Well, because of the pandemic, we've really had to change 90% of what we do. So we were not at all certain that we were going to be able to stay afloat. But because of the generosity of others, we were able to transition to just carry out. And for the overwhelming majority of the last year, that's pretty much what we've done is carry out food.
Cookie specifically has changed. So we had two locations pre-COVID, one in downtown Youngstown and then one in Boardman. And then currently we only have our Boardman location. So we decided that we were going to take where our Youngstown location was and turn it into our sister company, O Donut Company. So we're still connected with downtown.
We've helped out in the past. We've hosted 2 different occasions. We hosted the Battle of the Bands that takes place for local bands to get on the lineup for Federal Frenzy. As local music venues go, we have sort of the best looking stage and the easiest building to operate in, so it just makes it really easy. Plus we have a lot of space, so we can accommodate a lot of people. And it's been a great partnership. We've had a blast working with YSU, and both my wife and I are alumni of YSU, so we're both very happy to keep the connection.
We were always, a part of it. We always loved working with Carolyn, with student activities and doing all kinds of fun things. And being that our location on Commerce Street was kind of the segue between campus and downtown, it was we've done meeting spots there I know they've done scavenger hunts. The bus pickup was always in front of One Hot Cookie. So we've kind of just been there from day one doing whatever we can to interact with the students and grow with the university.
Looking forward to 2021, I think, or the rest of 2021, my hope is by late summer, early fall, that we can start to have, live events that sort of look like 2019 and not 2020.
Into the future, having in-person events again, being able to bring our mobile unit, so the cookie camper down to serve fresh hot cookies. I think everyone's looking forward to being normal again and in-person events.
There's a good chance that you saw our next artist on the national stage before you saw our local one. Julia Cooper gained a national following after being a contestant on The Voice during season 19 this past fall. Though she's now working on the West Coast, working on a couple of projects in LA, we are very excited to have a song from her for Frenzy Vision. Here's Julia Cooper performing Something in My Head.
I hate to say it, but something in my head is holding me so tight. I'm up in my head so words don't come out right. Please don't go away, baby, I would stay if I were you. Got some things to say, can we shoot the breeze like lovers do? Cause I got no tricks up on my sleeve. Is that enough for you to stay and not to leave? Baby, when will you breathe? I only ask because your face is turning purple. Something in my head is holding me so tight. I'm up in my head so words don't come out right. Something in my head is holding me so tight. I'm up in my head so words don't come out right. You're funny, I like the way you do things. I like the way your words ring. I like the way you walk it and talk it and smile. The list of you things, it goes on for miles. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's the sound my mind makes when I think of you. Wish my lips could move, cause what they'd wanna say to you is, baby, makes me blue. How would you know I only wanna be with you, with you? Something in my head is holding me so tight. I'm up in my head so words don't come out right. Something in my head is holding me so tight. I'm up in my head so words don't come out right.
Next, we'll be getting 2 inside scoops from organizations right off YSU campus. Sci-Fi and Dance Ensemble both have some exciting events coming up. Here's Jambar-TV with all the details.
Penguin Productions is a student programming board,
and our job is to bring those live events and the music events to YSU and to the Youngstown community.
Penguin Productions kind of combines
both my professional and my personal world.
I'm currently the president of Dance Ensemble. We get to use this club as a way to forward our choreographing skills and our dancing skills.
It was a really big opportunity for me to be able to not only perform but also choreograph alongside my peers.
My role in the Students in Fashion and Interiors organization is the faculty advisor. The organization means a lot to me. It's a great way for our students to get involved outside of class.
My favorite thing is finding people who are like me or interested in the same things as me. It's hard to find people who are passionate about fashion as much as I am. So being in an organization, it's fun to find people who like to talk about the same things I like to talk about.
I definitely miss most about live events is just everybody's energy in one area. You feel the band, you feel their music, you feel everybody else around you and how they're feeling, and you really feel that sense of community all together.
A huge aspect of what we do is being in person and dancing with each other and having contact with each other. So it really kind of threw a wrench in the way that we function normally, but it's been exciting to explore different ways that we can bring dance performance to the communities.
Running our student organization during COVID-19 has been a challenge. It's been a struggle when you're only allowed 10 people in a room at a time on campus.
Last year, I feel like we've seen each other a lot more than we've seen each other this year. We have events every month, but it's not the same.
I think the most important thing to dance is having an audience, because it is right in that minute, you want their reaction right in that minute. So when things start coming back, it's going to be nice to be able to perform for people again. Just because it is a different energy that you experience. So having them in the room makes a big difference.
What I'm most looking forward to is just being able to be in person again and watching people experience the live interaction and seeing people perform live again.
The Lauber brothers have been friends of Penguin Productions for years. We've been fortunate to have them join us at Fall Fire Fest, in addition to making multiple appearances at Federal Frenzy, playing on our stage inside the Federal and twice on the Summit 330 stage. As we've been emerging from the pandemic, the Lauber brothers have made their way back onto the stages in front of fans, selling out 2 nights in the ballroom at the Birdfish Brewing Company. Tonight, they're coming to you live from Westside Bowl, performing their new song, Overthink, as well as Spring Without You. Allow me to introduce to you Adrian, Christian, and David, the Lauber brothers.
I'm trying to find you. Where have you gone away? Let me remind you of a brighter place, but we can't regret where we've come this far. Gotta live our lives, and I try so hard. We're just all misfits in a humble game, but that don't mean I don't feel your pain. I just try to let it go. The weary hearts break down, you know, just find your inner soul. That peace of mind gives you control. We'll find a better way. Empathy and love's okay. Just give your time of day. The attitude we light. Don't overthink it like so many times before. 'Cause thinking leads to sinking. I know that you want more. And your progress is now attainable. Just lead the life you lead. You're more than capable. And stop the current, don't you float away. The pain behind us isn't yesterday, so just try to let it go. Hearts break down, you know, just find your inner soul. That peace of mind gives you control. We'll find a better way. Empathy and love's okay. Just give your time of day. The attitude will light the way. know, just try to let it go. A weary hearts break down, you know, just find your inner soul. That peace of mind gives you control. You'll find a better way. Oh, empathy and love's okay. Just give your time of day. Attitude will light the way. One, two, three, four. You baby, you mama, hard like snow before I met you, girl. You baby, you mama, you're the reason why my head's been in the clouds. If I know one thing is that it don't feel like spring without you. You baby, you mama, felt like snow before I met you, girl. You baby, you mama, you're the reason why my head's been in the clouds. How? If I know one thing is that it don't feel like spring without you. It don't feel like spring. Your endless sea of green, the story's still untold. If my loving was your throne, I hope the legs beneath don't fold. Though it may not be so easy, yeah, at times we're worlds apart. My days turn into months searching for the key of your heart. You baby, you mama, key to your heart, girl. You baby, you mama, key to your heart, girl. You baby, you mama, key to your heart, girl. You baby, you mama, la da da, la da da.
Since we weren't able to bring our local brews downtown for Federal Frenzy this year, we've partnered with Rival Brews to put together Frenzy 8-packs to send home to you. We hope that those who've ordered are enjoying those Frenzy 8-packs. Next, we'll hear from our brewers.
So it's definitely been challenging. Basically overnight, about 90% of our business went out the window. So that kind of forced us to pivot very quickly.
Building our brand and business connections during COVID's been difficult because we've had to establish a lot of new relationships.
When we had to shut everything down, that was tricky because we basically had to change our entire business model and how we went about production and packaging beer and everything.
Running the business through COVID has had a lot of challenges, just because in our industry, we rely on the bars and restaurants. So when the bars and restaurants closed, it kind of halted a lot of our sales. Penguin City's been involved in Federal Frenzy, the past Federal Frenzies. We had our beer there, and my husband, who's also co-owner of Penguin City, he performed there.
In the past, our involvement with Federal Frenzy has been just as patrons and supporters.
Actually, be our first year being involved, so definitely excited to get the email and be a part of this this event.
We haven't exactly worked with the Federal Frenzy yet. We were looking forward to it. I think we were trying to last year everything kind of fell through. I think last year was going to be our first year.
We're looking forward to being a part of Federal Frenzy, just to enjoy the local music that they bring together and atmosphere they provide for the city of Youngstown.
It's very cool that you guys are adapting and making it happen.
Getting back to normal a little bit, it's a big stress relief going to see live music for us and getting out and talking to people and just relaxing and have a good time. Downtown puts on events that it really draws a crowd, and the Federal Frenzy would there's the big crowds hanging out down there, and like the Italian Fest and everything else that they do downtown, the Polish Fest. So it's always cool to go to those and see people coming from out of town.
What I'm looking forward to as far as live events go coming, just everybody being able to get together. Most people love music, all kinds of music, being able to see friends, catch up in real life, in person. Just like get back to normal social life.
Up next, we're going to be hearing from the Vindies, a band that has a long history with Federal Frenzy. First time that Jackie and John played for us was in the back of the Summit's El Camino in 2016. The following year, the band headlined the 330 stage, and in 2018, they were direct support for the main stage headliner, Small Pools. They've continued to gain success both regionally and nationally, recently joining the roster for Black Oak Artists. Here's a new song performed live at Westside Bowl that gives a good idea on what to hear on their next album, Bugs. I present to you, the Vindies.
Some other plans, it's alright. If you got nothing else to do, call me up, I don't mind, 'cause I just wanna stay up all night with you. Let's just say what the streets lead us to.
Lastly, I would like to thank the production team that helped Frenzy Vision come alive. 42 Event Production. Not only have you produced an outstanding event every year for Federal Frenzy, you've also been a huge help in the success of Frenzy Vision. The Penn Pro family hopes to continue our relationship and do more work with you in the future.
Red Wanting Blue is a rock and roll band from Columbus, Ohio. As a touring band for over 20 years, they've been bringing their music to fans from coast to coast, and we are lucky that Youngstown has been a frequent stop on their tours. Loyal fans have come out to see them at Cedars, JD Summer Song Fest, the B&O Station, and as the headliner for the first Federal Frenzy all the way back in 2015. Recently, Scott, Greg, Mark, Eric, and Dean have come together in Columbus for their first live performance together in over a year, and we are stoked to bring you a song from that set.
The year has certainly not gone the way any of us have planned, but we're here now, we're in this room, and that's awesome playing, and everything's taken on like a whole new meaning. Layers and layers of new complicated meanings to all this stuff, and the songs. The song is no exception to that. It's a song called Love Remains. The cards are stacked against us, dear, and there's no going back. Our love remains still intact, but not on track. Oh, well. Don't get up, you can keep up, keep on moving, chasing the sound of the sun somewhere going down. I have a love
screen. Hello, here we go. We're going to the left. We got the couches. We got Marcus. We got the key to Carney. Hello, thank you very much, Carney. Trucking on. We usually have stuff in here, but you can see it hasn't been very busy this year. We got the sink. We got the table. Greg sits here at all times doing work and hanging out. Solitaire. We got Wheel of Fortune. Is that what this is called? Yes. Okay. This is, fridge. You know, the usuals like cribs. We got Fiji water. We got Valentina sauce. We got wasabi chopsticks to keep them cold. All right, let's keep it going. Bathroom. No dookies. Let's go. 60 seconds. We only got, all right, no. 30 seconds. Shower. We got the closet. This is where I keep my gig shirts, like this Hawaiian jam for Florida. Let's keep it going. All right, we got Scott's stuff. We got, what's that guy's? Mr. Longfingers. Salad fingers. All right, we got drawers. We got shirts. 10 seconds. Oh, look at my bed. Here we go. Good night.
Very professional.
We have had a wonderful time hosting the event and sharing all the great bands, businesses, and partners that make Federal Frenzy such a memorable event every year. On behalf of Penguin Productions, we hope that you enjoyed watching Frenzy Vision this year, and we cannot wait to see you next year. Until then, I'm Destiny.
And I'm Joe. We can't wait to see all of you together once again in downtown Youngstown for Federal Frenzy in April 22. Closing off the show, here's one more from Red Wanting Blue. Have a great night, guys.
I've got to say to everybody out there that, speaking for myself, but also speaking for everybody else in this band, that we're just so giddy just hearing these amps and things, the volume on, the power. You know, it's been a long time since you actually got a chance to hear the band like the band, you know? And we would not have bothered to do that. We would not have bothered to be late for you tonight. We would have not bothered on so many levels if you guys didn't ask for it. And again, like, we apologize for the tardiness. You know, we're a family band and we break shit. So we are a Christmas strand of lights that's never quite perfect. There's always a couple broken bulbs, and tonight that broken bulb was a little bit of some internet. I just want to say again before we play this song, this is a special song for our band. We try to never not play a show without this song being on the list. And as I said before, and I really mean right now, this song has taken on like a whole world of new meaning to us over the last year. And I won't belabor it anymore, because if you guys know this song, and we're just so happy to be here on the other side of all this, playing it now for you. That's it. Yeah. This is Hope on a Rope. Dreams are well, and I am Ahab. I am the captain of this rusty bucket ship. I left my home in search of big gold. I promised my family that I'd break them bold. So I set sail for the land of greener grass, but so much time's passed, I forgot what I was looking for. Hope on a road, the butt of a bad joke. Push yourself to the limit, kid, that a boy, way to go. Hope on a road, the butt of a bad joke. Push yourself to the limit, kid, that a boy, way to go. Compass is broke, it gives me no direction. It reads like a riddle, gotta see through the smoke. Stay the course, folks will all say. From port to port, but they never know the way. Deliver me, Lord, some kind of answer. This dream's a cancer and I can't pedal no more. Hope on a road, the butt of a bad joke. Push yourself to the limit, kid, that a boy, way to go. Hope on a road, the butt of a bad joke. Push yourself to the limit, kid, that a boy, way to go. Anchor down, I breathe in, 'cause we got hope, we won't be sinking. Hope on a road, the butt of a bad joke. Push yourself to the limit, kid, that a boy, way to go. Hope on a road, the butt of a bad joke. Push yourself to the limit, there's no end to this road. I'll hope like a carrot on a rope. I'll wait off in the distance, all she blows. I'll hope like a carrot on a rope, just out of reach of all she like a carrot on a rope, just out of reach. Oh, the sheep blow.